What's good? It's your boy Logic back in here with another video. I'm on my way home. I'm trying to get the fuck to sleep. I'm tired. But yeah, man, I've been hearing a lot of crazy ass shit. Me Too, Time's Up, all that shit that's been, that's been out. Movements of women talking about their experiences and their, what they've been through and whatnot. And there's this one politician nigga that people say he'd be a little too handsy, a little too touchy. I mean, I've seen the videos of him. He hugs and kisses men and women. And I mean, that's not saying nothing because there's been plenty of politicians touching boys and shit. But I mean, he kisses grown ass men too. Like, he's like 55, 60 years old and he's kissing Bill Clinton on the cheek and shit. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I mean, you can use that as proof, but whatever. It doesn't really matter because the chick that's the chairman for the Time's Up movement, she was a supporter of this politician and whatnot, but now that he's under fire because of him possibly touching, or being inappropriate with some women that he's been around, she just up and resigns all of a sudden. She ain't really making no comments. She ain't really, doing whatever. Like, what I'm saying? She just exited herself from the situation, even though she's supposed to be a supporter of women, this, that, and the other. But what happened is her interests weren't really aligned at, to the point where it was beneficial. Like she went where the power was at, right? Okay, she's using this movement to gain influence and whatever. She sees a politician who somehow they started hanging out in the same circles, and with his political influence, she would also gain influence. But now that he's caught with his hand in the cookie jar, instead of using her influence and power with the Time's Up to kind of shit on this dude, they built like a camaraderie, friendship, whatever, loyalty, or whatever the case may be, and that came first. So instead of using her resources in the movement that she's chairman of to take this dude down, she just resigns and dips off, kind of ass backwards. This is why, I may have not stated this in the past, but I've never really support, like, most movements I don't get behind. All right. I always say this: most movements always have good intentions in the beginning, but once the movement gets big and starts gaining enough influence and power, it usually gets corrupted. Because what ends up happening is the group gets so big that there's too many pieces to control. Some people might join the movement with smiling faces and then do dirt in the shadows while using the movement as like a front, so, and you'll never be able to pick that shit out. You'll never, unless they slip up and make some obvious mistakes, you'll never really know the true intentions of the people in your movement. Now, I mean, it sucks because it takes away from like your message and shit. But look, everybody's seen those videos of the little African kids, and they talk about 5 cents a day can do this and to do that, right? Not too long ago, I saw a video or article where one of the guys that were like organizing that shit, he was over in Africa fucking these, fucking the girls and shit. But see, that's what I'm saying. Started off with good intentions. Next thing you know, he's fucking the kids. So here's the thing. Here's the crux of it. This is like the bottom line, all right? And this is just the way the world works. If at any time you can give up your morals and values for personal gain, 9 times out of 10, it will be done. Most people will sacrifice their morals and values for power, personal gain, clout. It's the way it is. I don't believe people are more good. It's like this. It's funny because you're only a good person during the right situations. I believe that most people will do fucked up things for the right amount of money, the right situation, the right offer. Now, are you truly, truly good if you can be corrupted? If everything's going smooth, yes, it's easy to be a good person. But if you have the potential to be corrupted, are you truly good? I think most people can be corrupted. So that would mean that most people aren't good. At best, they're neutral. They're slaves to their emotions. They'll rock whatever way benefits them most. Me personally, I mean, obviously that's not good, but in a way I would kind of lean towards more bad. But that's just the state of the world. That's just the way it's always been since the beginning of time. And I tell you this, with the age of the internet, it even makes it harder to distinguish who's real and who's fake because everybody's hiding behind a screen. So, I mean, it is what it is, but you have to realize it. That PC bullshit, everybody counts, everybody gets a trophy, my body, my choice, my this, my that. If push came to shove and someone could make a come up, they would fuck all that over just to make a come up. Look, the chick that, now that I think about it, the chick that was in the Me Too, one of the leaders of the Me Too was fucking a 17-year-old and had pictures of her laying in the bed with the dude. Now, in the right state, 17 would be legal, and I'm sure the ladies would be coming out trying to defend it because women don't ever want to see their own fucking up. They'll say it was under stress, she just got out of an abusive relationship. They'll say everything under the sun to justify her doing some illegal shit. See, I think she lived in California, and I think the consent is 18. You know what I'm saying? If you would have been in like Ohio or something, it would have been cool. But here's the catch. Flip the script. If it was a dude messing with a 17-year-old, even if it was in Ohio where it was legal, he'd be looked at as trash, creep, whatever. Flip it back to its original, where if it was a girl with a 17-year-old boy and it was in Ohio, they'd just be like, what are y'all talking about? It's legal, blah, blah, blah. It's like girls will never take a L if they don't have to. All right? And she was part of the Me Too movement. And she fucking got caught with her pants down with pictures of her sleeping with a 17-year-old who tried to extort her for money. So that was kind of shitty too. But she made that bed. So now she got to lie in that bitch. It is what it is. But this is the world. And that was from a Me Too. Every movement. Black Lives Matter. I don't fuck with that. They slowly turned that into queer people matter or whatever the case may be. You'd have to really look into it on your own to really figure out what I'm talking about. But the group's gotten too big. The agendas started switching up. I mean, you can't trust people. It is what it is. It's good. So, I mean, I can't trust these massive groups. I'm sorry. I can't trust these massive groups. The influences are too strong. When you start gaining power, people are going to make you offers that you can't refuse, and then your whole message is going to get skewed. And you're going to have to try to keep that shit in the dark so nobody finds out, and then pretty soon something gets out and destroys the whole movement. So I just want to let everybody know. That's the clown world, the fuckery we live in. All right? Time's Up chick supposedly supporting a sexual abuser, and then I'll give, like I said, I would have gave her the doubt, like the benefit of the doubt, like maybe she didn't know, but the fact that she just jumped ship and ran, all right, that means I already can't. Your whole Time's Up is discredited. The Me Too chick, she got caught with this 17-year-old boy, and with pictures and shit, so it's confirmed. So that's fucked up. The Black Lives Matter, like I said, we already know what's going on with that and how they switched up and, you know, whatever. The kids from Africa, the nigga that was running this shit, he was fucking the kids, you know, like running like prostitution ring or whatever like that out there. I'm like, look, man, these are these movements that I don't even want to fuck with it. I don't know where my money's going. I think the Black Lives Matter has some type of, there was some money issue. They got X amount of dollars and they were supposed to do it for something, and then nobody knows where the money went. And I'm like, all right. So it, like, I don't know. I don't support these big ass groups, and it sucks because, like, I'll tell you this, like I said, the group can't be this national phenomenon shit. If it's like a you know, a neighborhood group project, or, you know, a citywide, you know, something that's a little bit more homegrown and stuff, then that's fine, man. I probably know the people involved. I can vet the thing more properly and all that other stuff. But this shit that they be trying to push now, as soon as it starts turning political and shit, it loses all credibility. I can't even fuck with it no more. So, and that's why I don't, you know, fuck with politics all like that. I really don't care who you voted for or nothing like that. I don't know left wing, right wing, extremists, whatever, all these other weird ass terms and stuff. I haven't done the research to even figure out what that shit means, because I don't care. Because when it comes to politics, it's all corruption. It's all corruption. One side's not better than the other side. Even if the one side is trying to do something good, let's say my eyes are saying good, the means wouldn't justify the ends. Like, all right, maybe let's say they gave black people the reparations, or some case, or whatever. However many backs they had to stab, however many secretaries they had to fuck or to get it done, there's probably some back end bullshit that gotta come out of our pockets in the long run or whatever like that. Like, it's never on the up and up. When it comes to politics, it's never on the up and up. We either gonna have to give up something, or something crazy's been done behind the scenes that we don't know. Now, us as people, we probably won't care, because we're reaping a little reward at the end. But here's my thing. A society that's not built on any type of morals or values is just they're just turning the tools at this point. Because now it's just, hey, what's your needs? What's your plight? All right, we'll galvanize behind that, weaponize it, and use it to push forward, but we're gonna use it to fulfill our agenda while trying to get you something on the back end. Like, it's never done on the up and up. So I just wanted to let y'all know, it's like I said, it's a crazy clown world. It's bizarro bullshit, and this is why, I don't mind voicing my opinion on it. I just really don't get too involved with it. So, but yeah, that's my little 2 cents. I get at y'all. I'll holler at you later. Logic out.